Are you serious? Earthquakes, 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 and more earthquakes. I want to thank Vernon in Philadelphia for, he understands that we're living in the last days. The Bible does talk about false Christ and false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. It tells about all these wars and rumors of wars and all these nations rising against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. And even Jesus said in Luke 21, there'll be signs in the sun, the moon, the stars. And we've seen these solar flares in the last week that's been unbelievable. CMEs hitting the earth. We even saw a honeymoon. I saw it Friday night, which it was incredible. Friday the 13th, that honeymoon was unbelievable. But you know something? All of these are just the beginning of sorrows, but he talked about earthquakes. Diseases, yes. Pestilence, plagues, yes. Locusts in Madagascar, yes. But earthquakes, well, this morning there was a 5.7 earthquake that hit Alaska, but there's been 37 earthquakes in the last 24 hours. I want to give you an update. There was a 5.4 earthquake in Colombia. There was a 5.7 in, give me 1 second here, in Alaska. Also, there was a 4.2 in Alaska just before the 5.7, by the way, so you knew something was happening. There was a 4.3 in Oklahoma. No one's even talking about that. I mean, think about this. A 5.7 in Alaska, but a 4.3 in Jones, Oklahoma. Also, there's a 5.2 in Guatemala, a 4.8 in Chile, also a 4.6 in New Zealand, 5.7 also in Ecuador, 4.9 in Tonga, 4.4 in Japan, 4.6 in Papua New Guinea, 5.6 also in Japan, 5.7 also in Japan. I mean, you got two 5.7s and a 5.6 in Japan and a 5.7 in Alaska, and then you've got but wait, there's more. I mean, it's just unbelievable. California had a few smaller ones. But there is certainly something biblical going on here with the signs of the second coming of Christ. We're going to cover all the current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy. Our broadcast date, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live, and I look forward to seeing you. We'll talk about all the current world events. Go to my website, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com.